Hello, welcome back to the start of another weekly vlog. I am here in the hotel for the Chicago Planner Conference. I'll give you a quick tour in a second. It is a gorgeous hotel. The location is great. The price was great. And this is only their second year, but so far both years, I've been incredibly impressed with the hotels that they've gotten and the price that they've gotten for the conference. So that's been really awesome. I am going to get unpacked and get settled a little bit. I've already done it a little bit, but let me give you a quick tour. I wanted to get my Jenny Craig food in the fridge. The hotel doesn't come with a fridge and a microwave, but I called in advance and asked if I could have one so that I could stay on plan, which I am just incredibly thankful for. I will still eat out a little bit and I will probably enjoy a drink or two, but I'm excited to just be able to stay in control of my eating while I am here. So tonight I'm gonna grab a drink with Sam from Erin Condren. They're sort of a speaker sponsor, mix and mingle, I think is what they're calling it, where it's just sort of hanging out with anybody who is a speaker or a sponsor. And so I'm excited to go to that and see some old friends and make some new friends. And then there is the Sip and Shop event. So this is the only event that I've been to that has had, that's not true. The New York City Planner Addicts had vending. This is the only like big conference though that I've been to that has vending. I know there's a lot of like tax issues that come with vending. And so there's some bigger events just don't want to deal with it. But last year, I think they had maybe 10 shops or so to shop at. And I definitely did some damage. This year, I'm going to be a little bit more conscious of that. But this year they have like, I want to say like upwards of 20. So I will definitely show you that when I head down there. They have a cash bar and then all of the shops that you can shop at. That is. Let's start with the view. Check this out. So that is the Chicago River and it's just a gorgeous view. And I love this like floor to ceiling window, and we're only on the 9th floor, but we have an amazing view. I also have it set up for a little something that I am working on. And then we have two, I think these are full-size beds. My friend Ileana, who you guys saw in last month's favorites video, she is staying with me. And then here is like the little desk. I feel like hotel rooms always have a desk. And then here is my microwave and fridge that they brought into the room. And here is everything all stacked up. I've got just a couple of meals because I'm only here for a couple of days. And then, so we've got the like TV area, my suitcase, and then the closet has automatic lights. I just felt like you needed to see that. Okay, and then at the front, we're like doing this tour backwards. So it's got this like little entryway area, but I think what it will be great for is getting ready when somebody is in the bathroom, because this is like the only other mirror outside. And it's not, I mean, it's kind of a full length mirror. It's not quite a full length, but it's close enough. And the lighting's okay. I mean, this is pretty yellow, but I mean, yeah, I guess I wouldn't want to totally do my makeup here. I'm trying to think even if I turn this off. Even that, I don't know that I want to do my makeup, but oh well. That's the one downside about this hotel is if you're staying with roommates. So the bathroom door is this like one of these kinds of doors, and here's the bathroom. But like if somebody else is showering, and you're not like, you know, in a relationship, you don't necessarily want to get ready in here while they're showering, plus the steam. And it's all one big bathroom. So this is sort of your only other option to get ready at, and the lighting kind of sucks. So I don't know how that's gonna work. Cheers. Cheers. When you're trying to vlog the background and this girl is like, cool, me too. Just kidding, I'm just kidding. So this background is made all of washi tape. Like literally every piece is washi tape. Look at this. What? It's amazing.
Yeah, that's true. I actually
It is a way to use your washi.
because you know we all have way more than this.
So
We could probably
How many of these
So
could
this
we
is
do?
this is what Baljeet's trying to do, right? He's stealing your washi to do this, right?
I actually tagged him. I was like, even Baljeet would be jealous of this.
Okay, so hotel traveling tip in 2 pieces. One, I hate ironing, and so steaming your clothes when you're traveling is the way to go. And this hotel's a little bit funky because this bathroom is huge and the door is not like a proper door. I showed you that yesterday. It still works. And so you hang up all your clothes, you turn on the shower like as hot as you possibly can, and just shut the door and let it basically steam out your clothes. But I always like hang them over here, and I'm trying to finagle so that the water doesn't get on the clothes. Like I move the nozzle around And then of course Ileana just comes in here and hangs it all on the outside of the curtain, which is obviously the smartest way to do this. So now all of our clothes can get de-wrinkled. Good morning. It is the first day of the Chicago Planner Conference. Last night, I mean, it sort of started. There was the shopping event, which was so crowded. I could not get a whole lot of footage of it. It was a little bit much. But the event officially starts this morning, and so we are up and at 'em. I'm trying to depuff my eyes a little bit before I actually get ready. I made sure that my PowerPoint was all ready to go, and we're gonna make some coffee and get going.
So our goal for today is threefold. We hope that you all make planner friends. It's a room full of planners, so you can't say that you don't know another planner. They may not live next room to you, but it's a room full of planners. Second, we hope you walk around today, or walk away today, and you have learned something new. You tried something new, and you take advantage of all the great workshops that we have for here. And lastly, you need to have fun.
I feel like part of me has always had the same dream. And while I've traveled many paths to get there, it remains the same. My dream is to make life easier. Everybody's dream is that, right? On the surface, it may seem like a super simple dream, but it actually takes a lot of work and a lot of planning. I've always been a planner girl. Again, I'm sure many of you in the room can relate. I'm sure most of you have experienced life is not always linear. Just when you feel as though your plan is working and your dream is just about to come true, something happens and things change. With more cutting machines, more help, and therefore more stickers, along came more orders, which would have been a great thing, except for my real job kept getting in the way. Once your dream has been defined and written down, you now have a goal. A goal broken down into steps is a plan, so you have to ask yourself, what's the plan? What's the first step? It's important that you dedicate a block of time to work on breaking down your goal into steps that can produce results. If the plan doesn't produce the desired results, make a new plan.
I have to tell you, coming here, I was a little nervous, and I think I always am, but as you know as attendees, when you get here, like the energy is contagious. My thing, like it's kind of shocking because I'm here and I'm very comfortable talking to groups and I love being around people, but as a kid, I was super, super shy. My mom would take me, she had this orange Volvo that I hated. And she would take me in the orange Volvo, like on weekends or after school, and we would go get a newspaper. And the only reason we were going to get a newspaper was because she was going to tell me to get out of the car and go inside and ask the man for the newspaper. And honest to God, that was like the worst thing ever. The thought of having to go inside and talk to someone who I didn't know and ask them a very reasonable question, which is like a newspaper, was really, really hard for me. Like, what do we eat for dinner next week? I knew that if I wrote it down, it could free up my mind a little bit. Like I could get some space up here that was all, like everything was muddled up in here, and it was too much for me.
All right, thank you for joining us for the Meal Planning Basics workshop with Nana Singh. She's been a planner girl for almost 5 years. In that time, she spoke at the first Go Wild Conference in 2016. Additionally, she has hosted 2 meal planning courses via Wild 30. She has quite the sticker collection. In her professional life, she's a board-certified internal medicine physician. She is currently in her second of 3 years of training as an oncologist.
Yes,
And she plans to specialize in breast and gastro-oncology, making sure the girls are okay.
Tonight's session, I'm so flattered that there's even like 2 people in this room. So I only have an hour, but I have so many slides and so much information for you guys. Okay, so let's meal plan. I love food and I love cooking so much. And so this is why it's become one of my passions. Meal planning to me now is pretty much second nature. Kind of like taking out the trash as well. It's actually, I forget to take out the trash. Meal planning, it just rolls off, and I can now do an entire week's worth of meal plan for myself and my fiance in like 2 hours with very little effort. And I've been doing it for years, and I think that's why I've gotten this place would look at patients and tell them to do all of these things and take care of their cholesterol and exercise now for tomorrow. And I realized I wasn't doing it for myself. So that became my why. And I hope when it gets hard and you're building this habit that you remember why you're here today and what you did. Because there is no way you ever create a habit by just doing things when you want to do them. You have to do them and have discipline.
First of all, thank you so much for coming, but thank you so much to the Chicago Planner Conference. They have put on such an amazing, right? They have put on such an amazing event. To be honest, I'm blown away. I do go to a lot of planner events. The title of the panel is PR Influencer. My question to each one of you, and I'll grab the mic as Lathan's talking, is we're going to go down. What does a PR influencer mean to you?
No pressure, going first. No pressure. I actually hate the word influencer because I don't want the reason that I'm sharing a product that I use and love to be to influence you to buy it, because that sounds so negative. Really, the way I view a PR influencer person is somebody who can share the products that they love and that their audience trusts them, that they're going to share something that they truly believe in and would actually spend their own money on. I think it gets really difficult when we get products sent to us and so everybody thinks you're just sharing this because you got it sent to you and you have to say these things, you have to say these good things about it. And that's not true, and I'm not going to speak for any other parent influencers even on this stage, but I personally am not going to share it unless I truly love it. And I try to be really honest about, even if it's not always my favorite thing. And I don't want to work with a company who's going to tell me you have to say this thing or you have to love every product and everything has to be perfect for you. So I think the biggest thing for me is that trust. So having it where the audience, the community trusts that what you're saying is what they truly believe.
Approximately per week, how much time do you spend on this?
So I do have a 9-to-5 full-time job during the day, and I probably spend 15 to 20 hours outside of that on filming, editing, on all the things related, like you said, responding to comments, making the description boxes, and all of that stuff.
It just keeps everything authentic. If for example, I send Lake in a package and I say, you must post at 5 o'clock on a Friday, and please include this, and please include that, it just becomes less authentic. So as a brand, there are many perks that people we work with do get, but that is the reason that we don't pay as a brand over at Ericon. Okay, along that line, what would you say is sort of the #1 key to success in your industry? And we'll start with you first, so that Lakin can really come up with power answers.
I expected a really good answer. I'm just kidding. I think the key is really just doing what you love and not changing it just because you want to be something else. Be true to yourself. Do what you love and let that shine through. That's what people love, is when they see your passion and they see what you're excited about. That is what gets people excited too.
A couple of tips that I can give you guys if you're trying to apply for a PR or a design team, creative team. First thing, you have to use the product. And then also, when you take pictures and show on Instagram, you gotta have a good lighting. It has to be bright. You can stage it if you want to, but really bright.
Well, now I wish I had gone for this because Heather definitely stole mine. I was gonna say be yourself. Or my other big tip is always to just ask, but we already kind of talked about that one, so I'm not gonna do that one again. So my biggest tip then would be to try new things, because you don't know what's going to work until you try it. So let me tell you, I post a picture of my cat and she gets all of the likes and all of the comments. And then by day, 9 to 5, I work at New York Life Insurance and I do marketing and communications for life insurance. It's a little bit morbid. And by night, I'm either, hanging out with my fur baby Charlie, who is 4.5, my other half Sam, who is my boyfriend, or I am working on my personal brand and my YouTube channel, Plan with Lakin. So, you may be the exact same as me. Maybe you're also a 20-something with a 9-to-5 job and a side hustle that you work on in the evenings and the weekends. Or maybe you're the total opposite, and maybe you
are a stay-at-home mom, or a work-at-home mom, or a work-at-home wife, or maybe it's just you. Maybe you also have a cat. Whatever it is, whatever your life is, I'm hoping today that you take something away that can apply to your life. Because again, I know that we are all different. I don't want you to compare yourself to Beyonce. I don't want you to compare yourself to somebody on social media. The only person I want you to compare yourself to is the person that you were yesterday. How you had that same 24 hours yesterday, and how did you spend those 24 hours? Are you happy with how you spent those 24 hours? Did you do things that you wanted to do? Did it fulfill you? You might have done something you didn't want to do because that's life and that's being an adult. But how did you spend those 24 hours? And I'm not necessarily going to promise you that you're going to hear something today that you've never heard before. You've probably heard it before in some form or fashion, because like most things in life, we know what we need to do, right? It's like getting healthy, right? If you say you want to lose weight, you know what you need to do. You need to eat the vegetables and you need to go to the gym. But actually doing it is the hard part. And the same thing goes with time management and managing your schedule. What I am promising are actionable steps, little action items that you can apply to your day-to-day life that is going to help you find little pockets of time.
So this is the view we woke up to, and from the hotel room, look at all that beautiful snow. I'm so glad that I'm not trying to travel back today and I don't leave until tomorrow, but I actually love looking at snow. Well, this morning was a little bit frantic. I definitely overslept. I did not set my alarm. I've done this before. I've talked about this on the blog where I have my little alarm set for the week for the things I want to do in the mornings, and then I choose to use one of those on the weekends, and then it doesn't go off. I've done this before. So I woke up a little bit later than planned, but then I just filmed 2 videos with some amazing ladies. I need to show you our super rigged system for setting up the cameras. It was a little bit ridiculous, but it was fun. I am sorry I did not pick up the camera as much yesterday. I got footage of all the different sessions that I went to, but I didn't capture a lot of the in-between stuff. Those are the moments that I cherish. Those are the moments that I am just connecting with the people that I'm talking with, whether it's hanging out in my room with my friends, ordering in Portillo's, which is what we did for lunch, or whether it's just chatting with somebody in the hallway and just spending that time connecting with that person. I just didn't pick up the camera for a lot of that. So you saw a lot of the workshops from yesterday. I hope you enjoyed those little snippets. Overall, the conference was wonderful. I felt like it was a good size. Like there was a lot of people, and I got to meet so many people. It was so awesome. I loved everybody that came up and said hi, and I got to hang out with my friends. There was a lot of downtime, which I really enjoyed. I enjoyed just being able to hang out with my friends, have a drink, eat some food, and sort of regroup before the next event. And the hotel was really nice. So thank you to everyone who organized the event. It was a wonderful time. And now I'm headed to lunch with my friend Jen, and then we are going to see the ballet. So I'm really excited about that. It was snowing a little bit. You saw that. I think it has stopped. It looks like it's stopped, but it's kind of going on and off. But it's actually, I love snow. Okay, so here's our rig. So we have the ice bucket, the tissue box, and then a towel on top because my tripod had little feet that kind of stuck to the tissue box. The tissue box really slippery on the top, but Jen's tripod did not. It was sort of slipping all over the place, so we ended up putting the towel, and then we finally realized you could just set the camera on there. You didn't actually need the tripod. It was high enough. So it ended up working out, and this is our little makeshift filming area, but it was really awesome. I'm so excited for our videos.
what a day. Ever since my alarm did not go off and I've been running around like a crazy person, it has been nonstop, but I am so thankful for everything that it entailed. I filmed 3 amazing videos with some incredible women that I just admire so much. I got to have lunch with my friend Jen and just catch up with her and just really, we just talked about a lot of random things, but it was so, so nice. And then we went and saw the ballet, which was amazing. It was really incredible. It was really beautiful, really powerful. It was a little bit intense, but it was awesome. And it makes me want to reread that book. It's depressing. I mean, Russian literature, it's kind of depressing, but it was beautiful. We saw Anna Karenina. I don't know if I vlogged anything about that. That's what we were seeing, but I took a picture of the playbill and of us with the step and repeat. So I don't know. And then I went involved with Nina, and then we just hung out a little bit and chatted. It's so nice to just catch up with her. And now I'm back at my mom's in the studio. I'm gonna quickly put on some comfy clothes and then go up and hang out with my stepdad and my brother. We're gonna watch the NBA All-Star game and then maybe play some cards. So I'm excited to just have a little bit of family time. Even though my mom's not here, I can have a little bit of family time while I'm here in Chicago.
Well, I don't want to leave this view from my mom's studio, but I wanted to show you all the snow on the lake. How beautiful is that? It looks so beautiful. It's been snowing pretty much nonstop since yesterday morning. It just stopped. Of course, my flight's still delayed because of the domino effect.
I just got done going live, sharing a little bit about how the event was, Chicago Planner Conference, and just chatting about a bunch of other things with some awesome women who decided to hop on and hang out with me this afternoon. Now it is time to go to the airport. My flight is delayed, as I said, but I have been burned before where my flight was delayed 2 hours. And it got delayed really early in the morning, like way before the flight was ever supposed to happen. And so I just decided to stay and hang out with my mom and then go when the time was. And as we were on our way to the airport, it got bumped back up to its real time. And I ended up missing the flight and not being able to leave until the next day. So not going to risk that this time. I'm going to go to the airport, even though my flight is now over an hour and a half delayed. But I'm going to sit at the airport, be productive, edit some things, and it's all right. I had a really relaxing day. I'm not going to lie. I didn't go to my workout class. I laid in bed. I watched a bunch of Netflix, and then I finally got up and packed and showered and got ready for my live. So, oh well, some days you just need to do that. Really glad I didn't take the risk because my flight got bumped back up. It's not completely back to being on time, but it is not an hour and a half delayed, which is what it was. Now it's only 20 minutes delayed. So really glad I got to the airport when I did. I still have a little bit of downtime, which is good because I need to go charge my electronics, but I should be home at a reasonable time now. Hello, it's Wednesday. I did not vlog yesterday. There was just literally nothing exciting. I was actually struggling to get back into my groove a little bit, and it was just sort of a weird day. So I did not vlog anything. But today I have a couple things to share with you. I have some exciting mail that I got, and I also have my word of the year thing for this week. I know I still owe you a name, but I have one. Actually, I have 2 for this week, but one is not really all that impressive, and then one I'm really excited about. So the first one that's not as exciting is just that the workout class that I normally go to at noon was canceled, and so I went to the one at 5:15, which was not as good in my opinion, but it was done. I did it. I worked out today, and then I literally just wore my gym clothes home, which was sort of stupid because now I have to take them back to the office because he just wants that stay in my locker. The gym at our office does laundry for us, so I can just leave gym clothes there and they will wash them. Has been, hi, you're so deprived of love. I know. Oh, so good kitty. Sweet kitty. Let's try this again. My arm keeps getting tired. So one of the goals I have for this year, one of my big overarching goals that are part of my power sheets, is to appreciate being me. And I just have a lot of phrases in that one. It's like to stop comparing myself and to be more confident and like those kinds of things. And I have been struggling to come up with like actionable items that go with that goal, but I came up with one this week and I'm loving it. The past 2 days, I have not worn foundation to work. I also haven't worn eyeliner, and I think I'm going to change that back. Tomorrow I'm going to try it with eyeliner, but I have been loving the no foundation. I've been really focusing on my skincare, and I think it's finally showing. I think my skin is finally in a good place. And I mean, it's not perfect. Like there's still a little bit of discoloration. There's a little bit of redness. I definitely have like a pimple right here on my forehead. And I definitely still put on a little bit of concealer to cover up the dark circles. but I'm not putting foundation all over my face. I'm doing a little bit of concealer and then a little bit of a tinted powder. I wouldn't call it a foundation because it's not, the purpose of it is a setting powder. It's not like a pressed foundation powder kind of thing. And really one of the things that sparked it is I was admiring a friend of mine. We were at the gym during lunch and it was the bar class. And so we were standing at the bar and we were facing the bar. And so I could like see her face because she was standing right next to me. And I was like, she doesn't wear any face makeup to work. And that's awesome because the truth is, like, nobody's taking pictures of me, so I'm not going to be washed out. My skin is not that bad that I need to cover up a bunch of stuff. And I was like, I want to try that. I mean, there's a lot of benefits. Like, it's one less step in the morning. I won't go through foundation as fast. It's probably better for my skin in the long run. So I have done it for 2 days, and I've been enjoying it. Now, also, I've only had one meeting in those 2 days, so I haven't really had the chance to feel self-conscious about it yet. So I will let you know. But tomorrow, I'm going to do the no foundation. I'm going to add the eyeliner back in because I know I have some meetings in person tomorrow that I'm going to. So that's my plan. But I think it's allowing me to embrace being me. So that is the progress that I've made towards that goal and embracing my word of the year this week. Okay, now let's get to the happy mail. So the first thing I have 2 things. One is something I ordered and one is just something that is making my heart grow 14 sizes. And that is a Valentine from my sweet friend Kaden over at Kaden Plans. I just adore her. Okay, I met her at the very first Go Wild in New Orleans, and then we got to hang out a little bit more this past Go Wild in Austin and go to dinner, and she is just the sweetest, y'all. She's amazing, and she's got the cutest accent, and I absolutely adore her. She is one of the strongest people I know ever. So she also included some Simply Golden washi, which, by the way, the list for the free-for-all, I don't remember what she's calling it. I think I'm stealing that phrase from Christiane Designs, but where you can get anything you want, not within reason, like not anything you want, but she is releasing a certain number of things and you can get as many as you want. I don't need more than one, but at least I'm not fighting with people to get what I do want. I've started making my list. It's a little bit dangerous, but I'm really excited about it. Anyways, I got off topic. Thank you, Kaden, for my sweet Valentine. The other thing that came in the mail was something that I ordered, and it is a bunch of tea, and there was no, like, order label or, like, business card, so there's no way for me to, like, show you what the name of the brand is, unless it's, I don't even think it's on here. I mean, it's on the return address label, but that you're going to see my address. So I will just tell you about it. And it is called Grimoire. I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce it, but I featured it in one of my gift guide videos during Vlogmas. And the unfortunate thing about this tea company is that it is very small and she is frequently sold out of a lot of stuff. But if you follow them on Instagram, they will usually post when they're going to restock. I didn't actually see the notice about this restock. My friend Eliana saw the notice. She happened to be at my house that day that they were stocking it. So we like got on together and ordered it. And it is the sampler kits, which if you watch me during Vlogmas and my David C. Advent Calendar, I am all about a tea sampler set. So there's actually 2 in here. There's one was a black tea sampler set. I'm not sure if that one right there goes, which one it goes with. So again, the concept of her shop, they're all named after like fan fiction things. So Starfall, I'm not sure if that's Star Wars or Gilmore Girls, but look at those little stars. That's so cute. The Evil Queen, Black Flame Candle from Hocus Pocus, The Dark One, Mischief Managed. Ooh, that sounds good. Stars Hollow, Ravenclaw. I love that Ravenclaw is a black tea. I mean, obviously, Ravenclaw needs that caffeine. Skyrim, and Dean's Pie. So there's a lot of Gilmore Girls, there's a lot of Harry Potter, but they're all black teas, which I really love in the morning. I like that extra burst of caffeine, and so I got, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. Actually, so I think this one is part of the black tea one too. This is called, okay, and then this pile, was a Harry Potter specific sampler set. So it's not gonna be just black tea, and so what do we have here? Don't Call Me Nymphadora, that looks like it's green tea. We have Hogwarts, which is spearmint, peppermint, some other things. And then we have Honeydukes, which, oh my gosh, it looks like a bunch of like sweet things. I don't know if I'm gonna love this because I didn't love these sort of fruit-based ones that were part of the David's Tea thing. All right, we have Death Eater, which is a black tea. I don't think there are any overlaps also. And then we have Ridiculous, Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. My only comment so far is that it doesn't say whether or not there's caffeine in it. And I can't remember, like, I think that I'm safe. I think all these things are caffeine free, but like, how am I supposed to know? Okay, let's keep going. Avada Kedavra, spearmint. It looks kind of similar to that other minty one. All right, and then we have Prince. Like Half-Blood Prince, I guess is what they're referring to. Again, same thing. These, like, I'm not sure if those are caffeine free or not. And then we have Weasley, which that one sounds good. And then we have Sirius Black, which is obviously a black tea. So I'm really excited about all of these. Again, the only comment I have is I'm not sure which ones are caffeine free or not caffeine free. Obviously, some of them are easy, like the black tea is definitely caffeine free. I would assume that this more like herbal one is definitely caffeine free, but some of these ones I'm not so sure. So either way, be prepared for there to be a lot more tea making and tasting featured in my vlogs, just like during Vlogmas. Now that I have, I think it's 20 sets of tea. I also can't tell if it's 1 serving or 2 servings. Like it says what temperature and how long, but it doesn't say how much water, and it doesn't say if you're supposed to use the whole bag. Luckily, I'm pretty good with tea, and so I think that I can make, you know, a pretty good judgment call. But again, there was no like instructions or anything that sort of tells me what to do, which was on the David's Tea one. It told me exactly how much to use for how much water. So I just wanted to let you know, I went onto her website just to see, I keep saying it's a her. I don't actually know if it's a female who owns the shop or not, but I was trying to figure out sort of if I could see whether or not they had caffeine, like those specific blends. And most of those blends she doesn't have like listed individually on the website, so I can't really tell. But what I did find is she is doing a pre-order for 2 themed boxes coming up. One will be when this video goes live through February 28th, and that is a Disney princess themed tea box, which I will definitely be ordering for myself, and probably at least 1 or 2 for gifts as well. I couldn't find if there was a limit, if I could buy more than 1. Hopefully I can, because I'd like to buy 1 for me and some for gifts. And then there's one in April pre-ordering that is Star Wars themed. So not really my cup of tea, pun intended. I've only seen like a half of one of the movies. Sam judges me for that. I will make sure to link them below. Again, they have some stuff stocked up. There are some things stocked on the site that you can get now, or you can pre-order that Disney box, or just follow them on social media, and then you'll be up to date for future launches. It's just like, I think it makes a really great gift, because especially for people who are super into the themes that they have. All right, I'm gonna close out this week's weekly vlog with the Game of Thrones theme song on in the background that Sam has actually made up lyrics to.
Stones, Game of Thrones, Stones, Game of Thrones.
There's words to the intro song.
Stones,
Okay,
Stones,
all right.
Game of Thrones, Stones, Game of Thrones.
Can I finish closing out the vlog now?
Stones, Game of Thrones, Stones, 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 Stones.
I guess I'm just gonna talk over the Game of Thrones music and Sam. So we are having just a relaxing night in, Friday night in. We were originally going to rent Ralph Breaks the Internet, the Wreck-It Ralph 2, because I really wanted to watch it. But then we decided, all right, we need to start rewatching Game of Thrones so that we're ready to go for April. Like, you wanted to watch Game of Thrones.
I said I want. I don't care.
You said you prefer Game of Thrones.
No, I said whatever you want. And you're like, I kind of want to watch more Game of Thrones now.
I want to watch both, but I only watch one thing at a time.
Harmonizing, baby.
Are you harmonizing with the show?
Thrones, Thrones, Game of Thrones, Thrones, Game of Thrones, Thrones, Game of Thrones, 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 Game of Thrones.
And with that, our episode is starting. So I'm going to let you go. If you liked this weekly vlog, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, please click that subscribe button. I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Thank you so much for watching. Happy planning. To see Anna Karenina. Karenina, I'm going to say that wrong. Ever since my alarm went off, no, it did not. You can probably hear Charlie meowing or purring. You're so cute. Ooh.